Hi guys, so my teeth are yellow. I can't help it. I'm trying to whiten them, not that you guys care. Anyways, I'm outside. This is my second time outside today because I had to move my plants into the sun. That is Jose is the strawberry plant, Richard is the raspberry plant. If you know where those names are from, they're from a cartoon. My plants are actually named after plants. So if you know the cartoon where they're named from, let me know because that's one of my favorite cartoons right now, and my socks are dirty, but they're fun. Look at them. They're Oreos. They're dirty, I told you, but they're Oreos. I got them for Passover / Easter. And I just got finished sweeping the trampoline. All of that was on there, and there's still a lot because it's just falling from the sky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's pollen. It's that time. See that? I need a haircut, but I refuse to let my grandma give me one. I thought about it yesterday, but now I'm like, no, I can't do it. And I have on my new JoJo Siwa Flash merch with my rainbow chewy because it matches, so. But yeah, currently on the trampoline. I've had it for a year now because I got it with my tax refund last year. I don't know if I can set up my phone so I don't have to hold it. There we go. It's a weird angle, but you can't really see my face. What if I turn my phone 1 second? There we go. I just can't bounce too much or it'll move again. And that piece of hair is still like flipped up. Nope. It's gonna bug me the whole time. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I wanted to vlog / chat. So, in the province of Ontario earlier this week, they stated that there is no overnight camp for the summer. I go to a day camp. They haven't said anything about day camps yet, which has everybody kind of like on edge and like, or in that gray area of it's possible with a lot of restrictions, but it's also not possible. I mean, there's a positive and a negative to this. I live in Ontario, like I said. Quebec is doing a lot worse than we are with COVID cases. But out west, they're doing a lot better. So we're kind of like in the middle once again. We don't really know what's happening or going on. But there is 6 weeks until camp is supposed to start. 5 for some camps, but mine starts in 6. Because we're not doing the whole 2 days of the week of Canada Day / 4th of July week. So there's that. But I'm getting antsy. My city's website was last updated February 28th for the day camp page, and it then stated that on June 17th the calendars and welcome letters will be put up. So there's so many different camps in my city. There's one for like kind of each neighborhood depending on like where the ice rink is, because they're usually all at ice rinks or community centers, and each one has a different welcome letter and a different calendar. So my camp is run out of a community center with 2 other camps, which makes it problematic because most day camps only have 1 camp. We run 3 camps out of our building, and our building is jam-packed. We're constantly, it feels like we're walking all over each other, which is not a good sign. I feel like if they're gonna cut a camp, it would be my camp because we are special needs. But in a positive outlook of this, we are the camp with the smallest numbers. We only have 17 campers. Some camps I think have 30 to 40 campers, which is double our camp. So there is like positive and negatives, and I'm trying to stay really, really positive. Like I posted a whole backpack video, and I'm just trying to stay positive. I'm looking into alternatives, but I feel like feeding the alternative fuel is putting negative energy onto camp, and I feel like I'm sounding woo like crazy with all like this positive energy chat, but I literally have nothing. I am grasping at straws. I don't pray. I don't do any of that stuff. So I'm trying really, really hard to put my energy into something that doesn't sound completely crazy, and this does sound crazy. So I'm like I said, grasping at straws, trying to hold on to whatever I can hold on to. So I really want camp to happen more than I want anything in the world. This is my last summer. I am 21, so I age out this year. If there's no camp in the summer, I still get to go in the winter. That'll be my last session, but this is my last summer. And the summer is the longest session. It's 8 weeks. So that's something to consider. Like I really want this. Last summer I had a really good summer last summer, but I can't let it be my last summer. Like I didn't know that. I would have done a lot of things differently if I knew it was my last summer, but I still had a lot of fun, and I still made a lot of memories. I made a couple enemies and burned some bridges, but that's okay. I mean, that's gonna happen again all this summer because it's always the same. But this summer was gonna be like it's going to be using those types of words. My best friend, I actually met her. She was my camp staff my very first session I went to in the winter of 2018. No, it was 2017 because I was 18 turning 19. 2017. She was my staff, and I remember we bonded over that she has depression too, and then we just became friends, and she's really awesome. I'm supposed to go on a walk with her tomorrow if she's not too busy moving, but she's pretty awesome. And she was going to be a staff again this summer, and that would have been so good because she knows me. Like, she's worked with me before at camp, so she knows how to, like, get me to take my meds and not put up a fight, and she knows how to, like, you know, calm me down and stuff, so that'll be really, really good. And if Sydney's there and Hannah's there, that's 3 people who I love and adore and, you know, have good terms with. And then the one, we won't call him a bastard. We'll just call him a not very nice person who I don't like and he doesn't like me. He'll be there. Oh, freak, my blister is bleeding. Don't pick it. No picking. I've been trying so hard not to pick that with my freaking picking disorder. It's so hard. Like, I just look at it every day and I run my finger over it and be like, don't pick it. Anyways, off topic. So it's just camps. I want camp to happen. It's going to happen. Using that type of vocabulary hopefully will make it happen. So, like, I've lost everything this year, and it's like I feel kind of numb. There was an ant. I feel kind of numb at this point. Like, March break camp was canceled, but I wasn't excited for that because my staff were like people I despise, so it wasn't really like a loss. And my best friend wasn't going, like my best camper friend wasn't going, so it wasn't really a loss. Supposed to go to Great Wolf Lodge, was supposed to go once, then it was rescheduled. Both looked like I was supposed to go, then it was canceled, then it was rescheduled, then it was canceled again. So Great Wolf Lodge, no go. Supposed to go to Chicago. That was postponed till August. The borders are still closed in Canada to get to the US, so hopefully that'll be over by August so I can go to Chicago. Supposed to go to Montreal, have top surgery. I still have my boobs, so, you know. That's not like the biggest loss. Like, I was really excited about going to camp and ripping my shirt off and being like, haha, I don't have any. But, you know. It is what it is. Oh, Jesus, I have to change my socks. They're disgusting. But, you know, I'm just being positive. But like I said, I've also been feeling numb. Like, all of these bad things are happening, and I'm just like, I get why they're happening, but I'm not like hysterical, like, let me die. But like, camp's kind of that, like, I feel like my head's in the guillotine and the blade is slowly coming closer to chopping my head off, and that's when I'm gonna like lose my shit and be like, yeah, I'm done. I can't handle anything else. This year is canceled. This year is over. It is almost half over. I had January, everybody, not just me, everybody had January and February. And now it's June, essentially, and it's nothing. Like, I haven't been on the bus in 3 months, and bus is my special interest, is something I love, and I can't even go on it, and there's a bus stop right outside my house. I mean, I can, but it's not, it's scary, and I just can't do it. And just, like, getting on the bus and, like, going to Walmart for no apparent reason, that was, like, my go-to. Like, going to school and just being like, yep, I can't do this, and leaving to go to Walmart was my jam. I don't have a jam anymore. My jam is waking up at noon and avoiding calling my nurse. Like, every week I set up an appointment to talk to her, and then I just cancel because I have too much anxiety to talk to her, even though I love her and she's my favorite, but like, I have too much anxiety, so I don't do it. But I want camp, and without it, I'm a risk. I'm always a suicide risk, always. Like, there's never been a moment when I'm not. I always have a plan. I'm always at risk. I'm always going to have something with me to kill myself, but that's not funny. It's not something to be taken lightly. If I'm always that serious, then why? Like, I need help, but like, it's just there hasn't been like a trigger. Like, it's like a gun to my head and trigger hasn't been pulled, and there's no, you know. So I'm just worried for my own well-being, for everyone else's well-being, because I don't want other people to be like sad and be all like, yo, Chris is dying, or stuff like that. So I need camp. And without it, like I said, like, I don't know if talking about the plan is going to make it that plan happen. I don't want to feed any energy, so I'm not going to discuss what my alternative is. I have talked about it with Emmett, so props to you, Emmett. You know what the alternative plan is. Camp Chris, so we're calling it. So that's kind of what's happening. But yeah, so I'm trying really hard not to feed that plan because it's not in stone yet. We haven't, the province hasn't canceled camps, day camps yet. The city of Toronto has. I am a couple hours south of Toronto, thank God. So I just need to put all my energy into positive thing. Like we drove by my day camp site the other day, and it makes my heart happy, and it always has filled me up. Driving past camp, always packing my bag for camps, looking at my outfit, planning more like supports for me during camp and what I can do, having all those things, like putting all that energy into it. I'm trying really hard, and like manifesting. I have a page in my vision book which I will show you. I guess I can show you now. Let me go inside and show you guys. So here is my vision book spread for camp. It is in my vision book with a lot of other things that I'm hoping for. But this one's for camp, so I have like the city's logo and their slogan for camps. And then I have a picture of me with, she's actually my stepbrother's camp coordinator, but that picture was taken of us the last day last summer, and I love her to death. She actually listens to my paperwork and stuff. She won't be my coordinator, but I'm excited to see her. Hopes that she'll be my counselor. She was my counselor in the winter, and I actually met her last summer when she was my brother's counselor, so I love her to death too. She's just she's intuitive of who I am, and just, I love her. That's our pool. There is currently melatonin vitamins covering people's faces because they're underage and because I don't have consent to show them. So that's me with one of my camp best friends on top of the monkey bars. We went on a field trip. Love her. She's hilarious, kind of annoying, but I love her. This is another friend. She drew a portrait of me on the sidewalk, and it was so funny last summer because like our coordinator at the time was like, "Oh, Chris, did you draw that?" I'm like, no, Julie, that is not my skill set. I don't draw like that. That wasn't me. Defending my artistic abilities. And then this is one of my little friends. That was the day last summer. I had known him for a couple years since I started going to camp, and he never gave me the time of day, anything like that. But that day, he let me hold his hand, and we hung out all afternoon. We held hands. I talked to him all day. It was the funniest thing ever, and just the loveliest thing ever. And I love him so much, and I'm so glad he trusts me enough now to be my friend. And this is my best friend and I for my very first actual summer at camp. And it was just really fun, and I love her so much, and I'm excited to see her there as well. So the people are just who I'm excited to see. This is our playground. We played a game called Finger Foods. I don't know if you guys know how to play Finger Foods, but I suggested we play it one morning when we went on the playground, because we go to the playground every morning after our walk, and we started playing it, and then it was so much fun. All the campers played, even ones in wheelchairs, everything like that. Me and actually this girl won. It was so much fun. This is the water park we always go to. The best trip of the year is the camp is divided West End, East End, so like all the East End camps go one day and all the West End go the other day, and that is the water park, and it is so much fun. Last year there was a line just to get inner tubes though, but it was still a really fun day. Those are the pajamas I'm going to wear on pajama day, because there's always at least one pajama day, because I actually own those pajamas, so I will be wearing them pajama day. Our campsite is actually located right behind a superstore, which is a grocery store, and once a week we go there to buy supplies for hot lunch, and we do a scavenger hunt while we're there trying to find all the items. Like there's clues and we have to find out where they are in the store. I've been there so many times I know where they all are, so it's pretty awesome. This is the backpack and lunch pail that I bought, and they'll be what I'm bringing to camp every single day. This is GIMP, plastic lace, bamboogle, whatever you call it. I spend all summer making little things for my staff. I start them for my staff because my staff don't know how to do them, so I start them and I make them, and I make them for campers, for staff, for everybody literally, and I get asked to make them. It's really cool. Pancake hot lunch is my favorite hot lunch. It's literally the only one I eat because I don't like pasta, I don't like pizza, I don't eat chicken, so I can't have chicken nuggets. So literally, and I don't like grilled cheese, so because I don't eat cheese either. So pancakes are literally the only hot lunch I can have. Freezies, we sell freezies every single day, 50 cents for half. Pull one for $1. I always get a half pink one, usually every other week, but it's just something to look forward to as well. Just that jumbo pink freezie that you get at the end of the day. And then this quote I put in here, it says, "Live every moment, love beyond words, laugh every day," and that is the quote I'm going to live by this summer. So that is my camp page, and I manifested. I have it opened on my desk all the time so I can just, you know, always have it there and just look at it. I took the vitamins off. I took my glasses off because it was hard to see them. But yeah, that is some of my vision book. I don't know, positivity, that's what I'm working with right now. So yep, my backpack is right there, all ready to go. But it's all ready. It's here. It's queer. If you're queer, get used to it. That's always what I think of when I think of it's here. But it's here. It's here. Where? Oh, that's from the Muppet Babies. That's also what I think of when I think of it's here. But then here I have Lucas's Kippah, this book, magazine my mom got me, but my cards and my outfit. My other shirt hasn't gotten here yet, so hopefully it gets here soon. But yeah, I feel like I've rambled on for a really long time, but I just wanted to vent and get my feelings out because I'm scared and I don't want to be scared anymore. I want to just express how I'm feeling, and I want people to just kind of hear that and just tell me that my fears are valid, that this isn't anxiety. Like I'm used to feeling irrational fears. Like I'm afraid that my microwave's going to blow up and set my house on fire. That's a fear I have, because technically it's not irrational because my neighbors did that once and I've been scared of it ever since, that it will happen to my house. But so I want everything to be okay. I want to be able to put my day camp pecs on my calendar, and I want to be able to do I have a checklist on my front door. I'll show you guys. So this is my checklist. It's on my front door. It says, do you have everything? Backpack, keys, book, lunch, water bottle, iPad, swimming bag if it's, and are you wearing deodorant? So I look at this every day before I leave. So that's on my door, and every single morning before camp, I pat each part of my body where one of those things are to make sure that I have everything. And some mornings I don't, and I have to run and get that thing. Usually it's the iPad I forget, or I forgot to put on deodorant, which is a big one. Or sometimes I forgot my stuffed animal. I've walked out the door and made it made it pretty far, and then I'm like, oh my god, I don't have a stuffed animal. And I had to run back and get one because there was not a day I did not have a stuffed animal at camp. So that's me. I always have a stuffed animal. Whether it's my working dogs, Ace and Omi. Got Omi here. He's one of my working dogs, my service dogs in quotations. And this is Ace, my little one, for school. Oh, things are falling in here. Or whether it's just like someone small, like this is Rachel. I don't think Rachel ever came to camp last summer because our coordinator's name was Rachel, so I think I didn't bring her because she'd get a big head. Anyways, yeah, so that's me rambling about camp. I'm nervous. I'm trying not to be nervous because I read for manifesting, if you're nervous, it doesn't work. So we're positive. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to camp and have the best summer ever. Even if every morning I have to have a thermometer scan and to make sure I don't have a fever. Even if every single morning I have to wear a mask even though it makes my nose run. Even if every single morning I have to take the bus, even though it's scary for me right now. It's gonna happen. I'm being positive. I'm gonna take that backpack and I'm gonna go to that community center and I'm gonna see all the people I love even if I can't hug them. I want to be in a 6-foot radius of the people I love and care about, because without camp I won't get to do that, and that's sad, but positive. We're being positive, so it's going to happen. Thank you for listening to me rant, and yeah, this is Chris's camp rant. Please, hope you enjoyed, but thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to edit now, which is why I'm typing, because I have to unlock my computer. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for caring, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye guys, I love you.